Okay, for this next project, we're going to do kind of an optical illusion that has the look of a hand that makes it look like you're shading to where the hand comes out of the piece of paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to put it on the piece of paper and you're going to trace around your hand. So you have your whole hand traced, just trace around your hand. Then you're going to take a ruler and use a quilting ruler, because then you can line up with each one of these inches, and you're going to do the lines by inches. So you're going to line up here, here's the inch line, you're going to draw a line. Stop when you get to the hand. So then you're going to move up to the next inch line, so line up this inch line, or line up the inch line here, draw a line, stop when you hit the hand. Don't worry about the hand lines yet. Then move it up to the next inch line. Draw an inch line over, stop when you hit the hand. Now I'm going to show you how this works real quick on a smaller version. So this is a real quick. So here's the inch line right here. Drawing. See how I stopped when I hit the hand? Then I'm moving it up again to the inch line. The inch line is right here. Going over, stopping, moving it over again. These quilting rulers are nice because you can see where that line is. See, I can line up this line right here, go over. Now when I get to my fingers, I've got to go in between my fingers, but not over my fingers. And then I go all the way up. Now, to make it look like it's an optical illusion, you're going to round where it meets so it looks like it's coming up from the paper. So you're going to, wherever the line goes, you're going to round and meet that other line. Round and meet that other line. Round and meet. Round, 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 and round. Now this is really small, so it doesn't have a lot. But on this one, if you look up close, see how it rounds? Like here, I kind of rounded. It wasn't right here because it's halfway, so I kind of rounded, went to here, and then round. Then be round again on the thumb, round over here, and then had to round again right here for this finger. Then round each finger. So every time a line hits the hand, you round it. Line hits the hand, round. That gives the illusion of like your fingers, like it's jumping over the line where your finger would be. So once you have basically your lines drawn, we're going to shade. Now how we're going to do this is you're going to do, this is going to be our project that we do in between while we're waiting for our clay to dry, for if I'm doing this with the 7th graders. So we're going to do the dark lines first. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your 6B pencil, which it's 6B right here, which makes it a very soft lead but a dark pencil. And you're going to, you want basically the lines where the shadow of the hand would be on the hand to be dark, and then as it rounds you want it to go light to dark. So over here you would have, you'd have it dark where it was on the paper, like your hand was underneath, like it's shadowing. So you're going to want to have a dark edge, and we're going to fade our value gradually. So dark edge where it's heavy, and then you slowly put less pressure. Oops, sorry. Dark, and then slowly put less pressure so it gets lighter. I'm still using that same pencil. And then lighter yet. And then it'll fade basically to like a light gray. And we're going to use a blending stump to kind of make it fade into the background. Okay. Now here on this part we want to go in like a arch movement because we want it to look like, and we're not going to do the dark, we're going to do more of a medium gray, and we want it to kind of have that rounded look. And maybe a little darker right here. And then we're going to do some blending. So a blending stump, I'll give you a color one for the black and one for the color. So when you use the blending stump, You're going to go over the darker area first, and this is just blending it to where you're not having those lines. See how that kind of makes it a little smoother? So you can blend it. From light to dark. And then once you get to this edge, you'll just kind of actually pull some of this color out because it's a soft pencil, and kind of pull that color to where it makes it that light gray. And you'll pull that color out to where it fades almost into, we're kind of having a linear look, which means kind of lines toward the edge, so it kind of goes on a paper like a line out to the edge. Now when we're doing this one, we're going to want to go round it over like it arches on the hand. So see how I'm going round, like going over, like back and forth like this? You want to smooth this part first so it blends. And then as you get over here, it should get lighter because the highlight would be on the top of your hand. And it should almost go like it goes over to the other side. So see how that looks like it goes dark as a shadow of your hand and highlights over. When you do the color, you do it the same way. You're going to put your dark here, really dark. And then as you get lighter, you go out. Kind of blend that. Then here, it's just be a lighter color. Now you're going to have a different blending stump for your color because you don't want to have the black. And then you'll blend this. This won't blend as well. It'll blend a little bit, but not as well as the shading pencil because they're not the same type of pencils. So you may have to build this one up a little bit more with layers. Maybe an issue of you'll have to go back in and do a little bit more grays to blues to medium blues to go out. But then that's what you'll do. You'll just do that all the way up. You'll do gray, blue, or gray and then a color. So you'll do the pencil and then your color, and you'll do all the way up the page, that whole way. As it goes to the edge, it fades out, and you don't have to have so much color here. It'll just go from dark blue, medium blue to fade out, or pencil to fade out. So that's going to be your next project.